My friend, I leave this stale world pretty soon. Yes, I'm still in the same town, I'm not getting any better. If you have a desire to meet with me for the last time, then use the worm. I don't have much time left. Yours, Amari. P.S. I'm not mad about the skull. Huh. And of course you will go headlong. After all, it's Amari who wrote this. For 13 years you lived well without him. Well, okay, relatively well. And here you are. Don't tell me that you're gonna use a worm for this. Sooner or later, they will drain you. I won't forgive myself if I let Amari down this time as well. Last time. Underground worms came into use not so long ago. For a modest price of one memory, you could even get to the other side of the continent. So what do we choose this time? It's a long way, so you have to give something of value. Failure, first potion, exam. Oh my. Starting it off with a tough question there. The first potion might be... first potion might also be not the best potion that we ever made. So... it's not something important to give up. Exam seems like something that's important to keep. A failure is something that we learn from. And if we give up that failure, we are bound to make it again. I think the safest choice to give up is the first potion. You make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and... what's this place? Ah, the lab. I've been a while. Come on, pose your Maxima Curiositas on the 3 ingredients. Which ones? You know, you've studied. The first 2 herbs can be any of the jam family. Wheat jam, mute jam, cabbage jam, and so on. But the latter must be none from the Rujibi family, as many mistakenly believe. Let's see what we have. Sea jam, Kvar jam, Myo jam, Ryo jam, Blazer, Renoa, and Swaki from the Rijibi family. Let's take the Ryo jam. Right. Then we need the Sea jam because we can have 2 of the jam family. Correct. That's it, and the last will be the Swaki. Let's take the Blazer will be last. Yes, it will do. You throw all the herbs into the mortar, crush them and add a little of your saliva. So what's the final verdict? Good job. Everything is correct. Keep it up. Now, let's go to the room. Let's try this painkiller on the patient. Okay. Everything starts to get dark. Sounds are muted. Nausea sets in. Okay. I like the dude in the back there. And here you are again. Inside the worm. It's stuffy and calm here. It seems to me that I shouldn't have chosen this memory. Feeling that I could have used it well later. Soon I will forget who I am and why I live completely. Time to go out. This is your stop. Well, as long as I can remember that. 2 jam and 1 other stuff. If I can just remember the Blazer, then I should be fine. This town again. It stinks terribly. It's the smell of rot, most likely coming from those half-decomposed corpses in the distance. Their howls can be heard, even from here. Well, you won't find the way on your own, so you'll have to rely on the friendliness of the locals. Nearby, you can see a frowny old man who is staring right at you, and a skeleton plowing a garden. Behind one of the nearest huts, you hear a man swearing and the sound of creaking trees. Well, let's approach the old man. The closer you get to the old man, the less friendly he becomes. Though it cannot be said that he ever looked like he was glad to see you. He smells strongly of alcohol and tobacco. His breath is hoarse. Lung injury most likely. Asthma? Tuberculosis? Do you really care? Before you even open your mouth, he starts. Look who's that! Worms Maggot has found its way to our little town. Don't you feel sorry for yourself? You willingly give these monsters a piece of yourself? Are you in such a hurry to live your life? We'll see how you feel when they dry you completely. These worms, do you know where they came from? That's it. They appeared out of nowhere, and you maggots are glad. Do you even know what they do with these memories? To keeping them wait patiently. And what are you waiting for? Simply, they want to understand how and by what we live, so that it'd be easier for us all to be destroyed and devoured. That's right, gobbled up. They know if you ain't start eating right away, they most likely be exterminated. That's why wait, cunning creatures and folk like you help them become stronger. Thanks. He spit at your feet. Well, should we wait until he finishes cursing, or should we go to someone nicer and stop wasting our precious time? Let's leave. It wasn't very informative, and thankfully you have more choices. Let's go to the skeleton. I love the dark sun. Good day to you. He looks up from his work and turns to you. Good day, friend. You are certain that if he had skin and muscle on his face, he would be smiling right now. What are you doing here? Do you know how I can find Amari? Oh, that road till you see the house with the spire. From it you turn right into the third house on the left, which is located a distance from all the others. Will be Amari's hut. Well, thank you. Do you want to know what's going... sorry. Do you want to know what's going on behind the nearest hut? Or are you ready to move towards Amari? Let's just quickly find out what's going on behind there. Sounds come from the other side of the hut. The closer you get to the building, the more clearly you can hear a rough male voice and some wood rumble. Turning a corner, you run into... Oh, a living tree. It is more dangerous there than it might seem. Carefully, it'll crush you. Oh, that was a nice sound. But the creature passes by. Wow, what a monster. You need some time to pull yourself together. In the yard, under a canopy, you see a man lying on the ground. What you staring at? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Could you tell me, was that you yelling? Did the monster attack you? Out of your mind, Tiny. It won't leave if you have even touched me. Just like you won't leave if you say something that dumb again. You don't seem like you have legs anymore. You thought I pissed me pants at the side of this tree. Get the hell out of here. Well, the man raises an axe over his head. Well, I wish you no harm or leave. Well, ye don't seem too well, I'm just gonna leave. Well, you asked everyone you can. It's time to move to Amari. You follow the road, turn right from the house with the spire, and there it is. The third house on the left is on the outskirts. But that's a random check. Approaching the house, you notice that all the shutters are closed. Knock knock. Nobody answers. You knock harder. And there you fist the door opens slightly. How will you enter? Gently and quietly open the door. Kick the door open. Gently and quietly. You carefully, without creaking, open the door. You are in the hallway. It's clean here. Is it? Looks like someone has recently cleaned. From the hallway, there is another door that decided to open. And there, a smell of rotten decay. Very familiar to you. What else is there to say? Holy crap. Amari. What the heck are you doing? Ugh. That was it! We put our hands on the... That was it! That was such a good... It ended with such a creepy picture as well. What the flip is that picture? That was so cool. It's creepy, I like it. The way they set it up for what's to come next is so nice. Anyway, that was not involved. I'm really looking forward to more of this because that already was fun. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it too, and see you next time. Bye!